Definitely.
All right, it is Friday night again, and cameras, don't work on this table because this is not the right table. This table. There it is. Much better. We're not playing Jungles of Chult. We're playing Empire of the Ghouls, and I am playing. Well, I normally play Quint, but tonight the DM has something special lined up for us, and that's DM Atakiri right down there. He is going to take over, and if you got any questions about the stream, just let me know. But I'm just a player tonight.
All right, awesome. So tonight's game, we're going to do something a little bit different with being close to Halloween. I wanted to do a nice, that is an annoying chicken. Do something a little bit different for Halloween. So our intrepid adventurers have recently been to the ruins of Yarrowsburg, where they met some of the shield maidens of Sif, and that particular castle or keep was the birthplace of the holy robes of St. Adelind, which is an artifact that they have been searching for. So tonight, for tonight's game, we are going to rewind time a little bit, and we're going to go back in time 10 years into the past, and we are going to actually visit the Battle of Yarrowsburg, where it all happened. And our players will take on the role of some of the defenders of the castle. So to introduce our defenders for the evening, first off, we have Halfred, played by Svenster, a Krakovan warrior who has been stationed here at Yarrowsburg and is familiar with the people. Halfred has been responsible for gathering the populace around Yarrowsburg and bringing as many as possible into safety. Next up, we have Torhild, played by Jeremiah. And a Torhild is a Krakovan priest who has traveled here from Orlsburg after hearing the attacks going on around Krakova. And he knows the country is at war, and Yarrowsburg is currently lacking in divine assistance. There is no resident priest, and so he's come to provide some assistance. Next up, we have an unnamed of Sif. And this is not the same unnamed of Sif as was played by Spencer. This is a different unnamed of Sif played by Robin tonight. The unnamed of Sif is a prophetess and a diviner. She has seen into the future and knows that something of momentous importance will occur here tonight, and that brought her here. Next up, we have Jesla, a knight of Sif, played by Drake. And she is assigned to protect her companion, the Unnamed. She hails from the Temple of Sif at Jost and seeks to stop the advances of the undead army. And last but not least, we have Valen, a Shadow Fae assassin, being played by Valtrex. Valen recently escaped from an attack that destroyed Tannenberg Castle a few days ago. Valen is the eldest son and heir of the Shadow Phase ambassador to Krakova, and he does not currently know who of his family survives, including his younger brother, Quint.
That sounds familiar.
That sounds familiar. Yes, this is Quint's older brother, so the character that Drake normally plays. So you guys are all there at Yarrowsburg, and everybody's in basically everyone's in high tense mode. You know, everybody knows that a war has been going on. They've heard the rumors that Tannenberg has been destroyed. The undead are starting to pour through the kingdom, and castle after castle is falling as combinations of the undead led by the vampires, um, skeletons and zombies and the like, as they have been pouring through the countryside. There's also been an uprising from beneath where ghouls are coming up through the ground and undermining cities and finding ways inside some of these fortresses that have made them easy to fall. So to set the scene here, the courtyard that you're in is filled with people, um, and the one to the south as well is largely full, and it's mostly commoners. There are a number of guards, pretty much all of the guards from the surrounding region. Anybody that's capable of holding a weapon at any given at this point is in here somewhere. There are a number of shield maidens of Sif. Here in this room here was a small shrine to Sif, where the locals would worship. Up here in this building is the barracks, where everybody attempts to sleep when they can. Most of the commoners are just trying to make do camping outdoors, or to the south here. And so I'll let you guys go ahead and position yourselves anywhere you like. I've got tokens turned off, but it is getting on into evening, and you know that is the undead's favorite time to make a strike. And it's just after midnight on the new day, and you hear the guards start crying out that skeletons are approaching from the east near the main gate. Now, the main gate is protected by two. It's kind of like a man trap. There's a open area in there, and I could not figure out how to use my uh, mapping software to draw murder holes in the sides of the walls, but there are murder holes in the sides of the walls that allow arrows shooting into this space. There's two of them on each side.
Yeah, those with bows should be over there. Gisela says.
Yeah, I
Jesla
just wanted to
says.
peek through them to cast spells, but I can move out of the way to just peek in when I need to.
So what is this other? So you said on either side. What is to the south?
There's, what do you mean to the south? To which? There's murder holes, two on each side, two on the north end and two on the south end.
Right. I'm not able to go to the south end. There's something.
Oh, this gate here is blocking
Locked.
movement.
Yeah, you had it locked.
Let me figure out how to unlock that.
And Jesla's gonna help, try to protect the unnamed Sif, but
Okay.
every time I
You
get
should be
near
able to
her,
go
she
now.
runs off. Who's playing the unnamed Sif?
I didn't know you were gonna help me. I'll come back.
Are you playing the unnamed?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was just ready for battle.
May I offer you an additional blessing without stepping on Sif's toes? It'll stop you from dying, hopefully.
It's not letting me through.
Still?
Huh, I can
Says
get
it's
through.
open.
Weird.
It involves touch, so that's why I'm asking for consent. I'm talking to the unnamed.
I would appreciate your blessing for this battle.
Yeah, I wanna.
I've removed that line of sight that was there.
There we go. Just open. Make sure everything's open for me.
For all my big talk, I have no way of
be
casting
here.
this spell, this 4th level one. I think it's just story.
Like, is there a thing that you could drag and drop on me?
Is there an effect? What's the spell?
Death Ward, 4th level. It's basically if she would die, she instead drops to 1 hit point.
Okay.
And
Why
Valen's
don't I
gonna be blind next round. Effect's only for
Why?
duration 1 round.
Oh, got it. No, it shows duration 0 for me for
It
dark
says
vision.
D1 on my end, so.
Oh, we'll see. All right, unnamed.
The DM side's usually accurate.
Usually.
Yeah.
So, not to be that guy, but would you be able to remove little sections of line of sight in this wall so we can see through to shoot?
Yeah, give me 1 second here.
I love that I'm still wearing my failure t-shirt. It's a real morale booster before the battle.
We must have went to the same novelty shop and got opposite shirts because I've got a success one.
It's a morale booster for us because we're glad we're not you.
Mine says Dickies.
1 more second to draw.
And I did not have Sirenscape playing, so if you played a sound set, I didn't get it pushed to me.
I did not play a sound set. I did not
Okay.
play any sound sets yet.
I'm sure Sven can type chicken again.
Well, that's what triggered that I didn't have it. I didn't hear the chicken. That's Sven's favorite.
There, now you should have murder holes. All right, so as the alarm rises up that there are undead approaching, you can see out through the front gate. Anybody who's capable of seeing out that front gate, there is a large number of skeletons approaching. And the skeletons you can see that are approaching, hold on. There's a variety of different kinds of skeletons, and you can see that they're carrying ropes with hooks in addition to their weapons.
Can I target one with the Sacred Flame?
Yep.
That has a hook?
Just a minute. Yeah, just give me a second here. There's too many of them.
Racist laughter.
I don't even. Yeah, can I kill him first?
Absolutely.
He's
All
a
right.
swordbreaker. He's a swordbreaker.
So the different kinds of zombies that you see, let me show you some images here. You see a bunch of the typical zombies that you're used to. There's a few of these mixed in there, these clacking skeletons, not zombies, skeletons.
Got a tail.
There's a few of these shadow skeletons. And last but not least, is this the racist one? The Swordbreaker Skeletons.
Yeah. He's like looks pretty handy with them axes.
Yeah. Looks like he knows how to break your weapon if he attacks you.
I like his boots.
So
He's got good boots.
why can't I select? Oh. Helps if you're on play mode, otherwise you can't select them. So this shadow skeleton, kind of big, lumbering, heavy set, comes up to the. It completely ignores the gate and comes up to the wall and chucks a rope with a grappling hook up and over the top of the wall, and
All right.
begins. It looks like trying to secure it.
Okay, he's the one I'm going to target then.
All right. This one comes up, and I didn't put tokens down for all of the NPCs, all of the local guardsmen, the the CR 1/4 guards that are participating in the battle as well, but they're just consider them constantly around. So this one comes up to the gate and kind of peeks through the holes in the gate that's in front of him, and pokes his finger through one of the holes and points it right at Torhild, and you see like darts come shooting out of his fingers as he shoots his finger darts right at you, Torhild.
The old digit missiles.
Yeah, the old digit missiles, but he only gets one of those, not two, so that's going to end his turn as it skips by you. Skeleton comes over up to the wall and seems to be waiting for something. You're not sure what.
So I'm going to cast a spell upon myself. Protection from good and evil, or evil and good. And
Just screwed if somebody neutral comes up to you.
I don't see I
All
have
them.
bonus actions or anything, so that is going to do it for me.
Okay. Were you able to add that to yourself as an effect? Here. There, now
I
you
will
have.
be able to in a minute. Oh, you did
I've
it.
got it. I added it for you. I know running an NPC as a player is a little weird. It's not as convenient, that's for sure. So
I'm going to
this
have
one,
one of the commoners next to me, the 1/4 guard. Hey, go get me an ale.
an ale or a nail?
Yes, ale.
Okay.
ALE. I'm thirsty, and I will be
All right.
thirsty. Killing skeletons is thirsty business.
Yes, absolutely is. So this one comes up to the wall, and you see him twirling a hook as well, getting ready to put it over, but he had to dash to get up there, so he's not going to do anything. These all seem to be waiting for something. This one's also going to dash up to there and begin prepping his hook. Jesla.
She is going to dodge.
Okay.
And I'll apply that, but I'll pass my turn. She's going to stay right there. Actually, I think she's just going to step out away from the wall a little, so maybe she can see a little bit. She's waiting. All she's got is her greatsword. She doesn't have any range weapons, so she's like, "Stay close to me. They might be trying to come over the roof."
Unnamed.
Oh, sorry, I forgot that I was the unnamed.
You're like, who's playing the
Like,
unnamed? Oh, that's
yeah,
right.
I'm busy
Sven,
like
isn't it your turn?
scouring my 30 spells, you know? All right, I am going to move down to where I can see more of the action. And I think I'm gonna cast Ice Storm in this 20-foot area where I can see that there's the most people. I don't know how well I can
What's
actually
up,
see
Atomic
though.
Hero Squad? What's up?
Is line of sight actually working?
Should be, yeah, it should
Oh,
be
okay.
relatively accurate.
So I'm gonna say like
Bada boom.
this 20-foot area that I'm having a hard time remembering how to draw. Yeah, like that.
Like this, or
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
that
like
would
that.
get every one of them. Wait, no. If you
Yeah, I
moved
was
it
gonna.
back,
So it makes some difficult terrain.
Right
so I
there.
wanted to like get it where they're coming up and make that area difficult too. Okay, so I have to like, oops.
So
Let's see. Drag this to each one, or
no, the easy way to do it is up at the top, select selection mode, and then you can just drag a square and it will, or target mode, and then you can just drag a square and target everything in that square all at once.
sorry, I've never done that before, and I
Okay, do you have the
see it.
toolbar turned on up at the
I
very
think
top
so.
next to the name?
Yeah.
So there should be a
Oh,
toolbar, and then there's something that looks like a archery target that's kind of
yes.
faded.
Yeah. Oh,
So
I see.
from
Yes.
that, that's
Okay.
target mode, and then you just draw a square on the map, and it's going to target everything in there for you. And if it doesn't, I'll do it for you, but it should.
well, the blue thing may be messing with it. The pointer.
That's true.
It's a radius though, and this is make. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing.
Here, let me.
Oh, it's because. Oh shoot.
Like that.
Wow.
Yeah, that looks great.
Wait, it doesn't have this guy targeted, or is he not in the effect?
He should be. I just didn't drag it right.
And this one either. There you go. Oh, and he got big. Down, boy, down. He's
Did he get
climbing.
big.
Holy arrows. You hover over her. It's like,
Yeah.
Now you should be
Oops. That looks like this.
Yeah.
oh,
All right.
success. Look at all the
That's
successes.
a lot of guys, and then I'm gonna do damage.
At least they take half.
Yeah, they'll all take half if they succeed. And then the area is so hailstones just pelt them, and the area is now like all ice, and there's a huge cylinder of ice came down
They
on them.
slowly die too. They're like, ah!
I love how they slowly died. That was fantastic.
That was all.
Okay.
That's like 5 of them dead.
1, 2. Yeah, 5, 6 dead.
That felt like worth that 4th level spell slot.
And this poor guy, he's 5 feet into the ground. Look, minus 5 feet. He's like hammered into the ground.
He's 5 feet under, yeah.
And then with the rest of my movement, I'm gonna
Those are pretty cool tokens.
I'm gonna move out of the way.
Did you make those?
So it's a drive-by?
Which one?
The tokens that are being used. Is that part of the?
No, those are just the standard NPC tokens.
They're pretty
Or the
good.
ones for the characters?
No, the ones for the NPCs.
The enemies? Yeah. Those are all just their standard tokens. All right. Clacking skeleton climbs up to the top of the wall and jumps down.
Does he take falling damage?
He does not. It's not that far, and he's got his thing to hang on to. He didn't jump from 20 feet down. He slid down, but that's the end of his turn there. So this one is going to run up to there, and he hooks his hook into the door, the gate in front of him, and starts barking orders to those behind him to grab hold of the rope that he was holding. Torhild.
So are there any of them still trying to throw their ropes over the wall, or is it that guy already climbed it and the other guy's trying to hook the gate?
Basically, any of the non-normal skeletons will be attempting to throw their stuff either into the gate or over the wall.
Okay, I asked because I was going to try to time the command action to tell them to drop as they threw it up, so they just throw the hook and the rope both over the wall, releasing
Alright.
it totally. I mean, if they fail their wisdom saving. So any of these. You say if they're not a normal looking skeleton, like
If they're not just skeleton, if they say clacking skeleton or
Okay.
or anything else, yeah. The normal skeletons do not have the grappling hooks.
The racist one.
All right.
And I'm just going to shout release as I kind of can peek him. I'm just picking that one because he's racist.
That's a good as reason as any.
Oh, crap. Sorry.
You suppose he's just racist against the living, though? I mean,
Lifeist.
I'm kind of racist then, too. I hate real people.
Living people, damn it. Looks like he failed twice.
Yeah, sorry. It didn't immediately do what I wanted, so I just clicked it like a madman.
Yeah, that's the way Fantasy Grounds works. You just push it a lot. Just push it a lot.
Any delay, just spam.
That's how I do. All right, so that's cool. Yeah, he just throws his hook and rope fully over like an idiot. Then he looks down at his empty hands. He probably has a pack of them, I guess, but
No, he's only carrying one. So yeah,
He
the
gets
command
mad
was
and
to drop.
yeah.
chops
Of
his teeth
the
out.
available commands, it was drop right when he like got it to the arc. So he just released the rope, and the whole thing like went soaring over the wall.
So he had already chucked his thing over the top of the wall and was
Okay.
holding onto the rope. And you said drop, so he let go, and then the weight of the grappling hook pulls it down onto the other side of the wall and pulls the rope up and over, completely out of his hand.
Like a balloon. He's like,
He's sitting there like,
trying to
Just
reach
smack
for the
Alfred
rope.
on the face.
Like a
Okay,
kid
and
on
then
his
I'm just
balloon.
gonna kind of duck behind the wall so that I don't get hit with any more finger missiles.
Does he start to cry, little skeleton, like, my balloon?
his little bony tears.
Watch out, guys! I'll try to finger you.
Uh-oh. He's gonna digitize you.
Oh.
Grappling hook that comes flying toward me.
All right, clacking skeleton.
He's skill ridden. He's skill ridden, you can tell. Just he's
Yep.
got that gait, that skill ridden gait.
He's going over to there.
Pretty humble about it though.
Out of the way. Valen.
All right.
There's one.
So, Valen pulls out his light crossbow, and after seeing his friend over there bring down this ice storm and kill like half the army. He pulls out his light crossbow and takes one shot at the skeleton in front of him.
Pew.
Oh, I rolled the wrong thing. No, I did.
Yeah, you rolled damage.
You
I
rolled the
rolled
damage.
Sorry about that. Let me.
Not a problem.
Not used to playing NPCs, but it's a hit, so it
That's a
doesn't
hit.
matter. All right, and then he has to make a Constitution saving throw in addition,
Which he makes.
which he succeeds, and so he takes half of this poison damage, which poison on a undead doesn't do anything. So that's great. And then he says, "Oh, geez, guys," and runs back around the corner.
All right.
Oh, jeez, guys. I'm the hare. I'm a hare. I can't die.
So this guy sees that a rope is ready to be pulled. So he comes over here and starts yanking on the rope that this guy's hooked into the gate. So let me roll some here. And a 2 is not enough to break the gate.
Now, do they have to roll to see if they fall, or is it just difficult terrain?
I totally forgot about the difficult terrain. Is there a ice storm? Is that
Oh yeah, I suppose we
there a
should have
saving
left a
throw?
circle on there. No, I think let me get
Or is
back
it
to it.
just
Sorry, I was
difficult
looking at other
terrain?
stuff. I think it's just difficult terrain. I don't know how long it lasts. I'm getting back to it here.
Can I argue that it makes the rope all slick with ice and they can't get a good grip?
That's difficult terrain trying to climb. Climbing is terrain. You know, move, you climb, it has to be.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just difficult terrain until the end of my next turn.
Okay.
Which is
So
this
it's
whole round.
still difficult terrain.
Yeah.
Yeah, this whole
There's
round.
ice
Right
and
now. Yep.
icicles hanging off of them and shit.
But he's just yanking on the rope, trying to help out this other skeleton.
Shaking the ice off of it. He's like, get the
Yep.
ice off of it.
This one's like, I'm getting the hell out of this thing.
Blocky.
And he runs over to here, and he also grabs onto the rope and looks like he's preparing to climb. He's going to take his action to climb up to the top of the wall and get right there.
Oh, that was kind of cool.
Yes, veteran Swordbreaker. Where is he? He's in the difficult terrain, so he's going to exit difficult terrain, come over to where this guy has thrown his grappling hook over, and he's also going to start climbing. He's going to use his action to pop up over to there as well.
Angry Chortle.
Angry Chortle is going to move up to there and is going to attempt to shoot some fingers at Torhild. He is going to be at -5 because that is a very awkward shot. He can just barely make him out. He will be at a -5, but he's still, there's no penalty to shooting a finger off. And it clangs against the wall there.
Right back at
Can't
you.
get around the corner. He's giving you the finger. And this Swordbreaker is also going to come over, and
He's got a
he's
leg
gonna
where his
pop up his
foot's
grappling
supposed to
hook.
be.
I'm so glad they didn't take any gate breakers with them, or we'd be screwed.
Yeah, none of them brought a round 2.
Whoa. That was
That's
a good
the
one.
new, All right, so as we start the new round, you guys start to hear some of the other guards are screaming and yelling that there's something climbing up from the north wall. They're climbing up the cliff. As you do hear some loud, low growling sounds coming from the other side of this north wall.
And what's in there?
That's a tower. It's a defense tower. It goes up 20 feet and then looks out over the area. The walls are all
And
roughly
that's where
20
we're
feet
hearing
tall.
the guards yelling from up top.
Yeah, that they say there's something crawling up from the cliff on the north end of this.
Take a little while to get up there.
Yep. So he's gonna come down over here, and he's gonna help pull on that rope. And with the 4 of them all yanking together, heave, heave, they manage to break open the gate.
Oh no!
Teamwork makes the dream work.
I'll pass that.
Skeletons
to-
dream?
What's that?
Do skeletons dream? Can they make the dream work if they don't dream?
I actually attended a 5-day theology course on that, and my character will start talking boringly about that.
I think skeletons dream of skeleton sheep, right?
I think that's how it works.
Nice inspiration.
He's gonna take the dash action through difficult terrain and just come up to there. Clacking skeleton is going to clamber on over and come down into the courtyard and finally move up towards you. And you can hear as it's moving, it's making this really loud, cacophonous clacking sound. Every move it makes, it's like these giant, coconut shells. Clack, 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 clack.
He sounds perturbed, doesn't he? A little perturbed.
Yeah. And you notice that he's carrying a large glaive, and so he takes a swing at you with his Halfred. Takes a swing at Halfred with the glaive, tries to stab into him.
He has disadvantage. Okay, good. It worked.
Yep, it's
Yay.
automatic. And then he brings back his halberd, and his arm reaches out, and he tries to stab you with the tips of his fingers. He just kind of shoves it forward as if his arm were a blade. And even with disadvantage, he hits you with his little tiny piercing arm. What's that?
I thought he was giving me a high five, so I went for it, and he stabbed me.
Ouch.
And causes your concentration to fail
Oh,
as your protection spell
wait.
hits you.
Sigh.
It was only 5 points of damage. What was your concentration roll? Jeez.
He rolled a 1.
There you go.
+4 con.
Yep.
Yeah.
He rolled a 1 on his concentration. All right. Mr. Malformed, he's having trouble climbing over because he's got an arm where his leg is supposed to be and a leg where his arm's supposed to be. And so he's hopping along, making a lot of noise.
He can do cartwheels real well, though.
Yeah. And it's really interesting to see how he holds his weapons, one in his foot and one in his arm. But he pops over, and he also comes up to Halfred. And he has a long sword in one hand and a short sword in his other. And so he starts taking slashes at you with his long sword. And he swings once,
Jeez.
missing, swings again with his long sword. This one is a hit for 6 points of damage. And then he comes around with his short sword in his offhand, and he reaches under and he tries to stab you with his short sword as well.
Stab at thee.
And it just bounces right off your armor. It's you just can't get through it. All right, so this shadow skeleton starts coming this way, and he sees Valen over there and grins and gives Valen the finger as he attempts to fire one of his finger darts. Pew pew. And it goes skipping right by him, totally missing him. That's all he can do.
All right. I'm going to ask the gods to bless us this day and bless the three of us that are right here.
Okay.
I also have a reaction, Blessings of War. But when an ally I see with, you made it. There isn't a button to push. Do I just remember and then roll
Yeah,
2d8?
just tell me.
Okay.
Yeah, just tell me.
All right. Scroll. Then I'm going to run over here to try to deal with this guy.
Blocky?
Yeah. He looks like a Minecraft skeleton.
You still got us targeted. FYI.
Nuh-uh.
You fixed it.
Okay. Now I'm kind of a pompous show off, and to show off to all my new friends, I want to show that I have versatility and cast Fireball.
You just blew up half the battlefield. I think I need to impress them still.
Well, it's ice, and so now I'm just gonna, put it all in flames. Oops.
All right, you can do my
What am I
nephew's
doing?
bar mitzvah.
And then it does extra steam damage afterwards, right?
To be beautifully
Yeah.
glistening clean skeletons.
Ice and fire.
You can get that one too, right?
Oh, is there maybe somebody I can't see in the range?
Yeah, let me target him
Okay.
for you because he is affected.
Okay, thanks.
Yep. He's targeted now.
They're trying to run out. Steep.
And they're
I have
crashing
to say,
down, exploding.
This guy's a little more fun to play than Tyrion.
With
And I just kind of like, make a little signal to my friends, like, yeah, I know I'm pretty awesome.
great power comes great responsibility. you gotta keep track of all those spells though. Chestnut's
Well.
gonna be like, do you really need my protection? And is this Portcullis is closed, right? This one here,
This one is closed, yes.
but they've pulled open that, and well, she's
first
gonna
one.
move up at least to see what the hell's going on.
Okay.
And then finish your move up by getting over here and taking the dodge.
All right. So as you end your turn, just afterward, you feel this strange sensation as the ground beneath you begins to shake. You feel the whole area of the keep that you're in, the ground begins to ripple and bulge, and a massive explosion erupts from the earth all around you as huge sections of the walls are destroyed and have come down as rubble.
Oh no, sappers.
Combat engineers.
Yeah. So now those areas are no longer walls.
Oh, well.
Did the image update for you?
No.
Oh,
Same thing.
how about now?
Oh,
It,
I get
it
no
froze for
early.
a second.
Oh, there it goes. Awesome.
Nice.
And all of the rubble areas are difficult terrain.
Nice.
Why did you guys even bring ropes?
All you had to do was wait 2 rounds.
They weren't told the plan.
They're just skeletons, right?
They're just dumbass skeletons. They don't have any clue what's going on. Let me open that up from line of sight. Alrighty.
So is this completely ground level, or is it like 5 feet, or is it?
It's rubble. It's all over the ground. It extends up maybe 2 or 3 feet of stone, but it's not like eye level or anything. It doesn't block line of sight.
Wasn't there a guy over here in the corner? I was just asking for a friend.
Which corner?
Did he get
Uh,
crumpled by rubble?
If there was, he's gone.
If
He's
we
buried in the
can't
rubble
find
at this point.
can't find the token, we know where it's at. We know where it's at.
Yep. So Angry Chortle, where is Angry Chortle? I don't even know.
Right here under the. We can get rid of the blue. Right?
Yeah, the blue circle's gone. Yeah, thanks.
It helps if you learn how to use Fantasy Grounds and click into play mode, not into map editing mode.
Yeah, that's a number one screw up. I think is my table. I'm like,
Are we
it's
using
broke,
Fantasy
it's
Grounds
broke.
tonight?
Are we?
I thought this was. What was the name of it before it was Fantasy Grounds?
Oh, I don't even know.
The Finland guys made it.
Yeah, I don't know what they called it.
Maybe it was Fantasy
So he
Grounds
comes
even then.
running into there, and then he's going to take dash action to continue on. Oh, wait, no, he's a shadow skeleton, so he's going to stay right there. And he's going to give Jesla the finger as he chucks his finger darts at her. What?
Has anybody been keeping count?
He's like, she's dodging too. That's why he had disadvantage.
He missed. Yeah, he missed both, so doesn't matter. Even though he accidentally had 2 targeted.
Oh, Torhild.
Shoot, was that 9 fingers or 10?
He's running out.
Switches to forearm bazooka, my friend.
All right. So, Valen will he's got his light crossbow still. He'll move up just a little to get a better shot on this Swordbreaker skeleton and fire off a shot at him.
Okay. Maybe a slight delay right now as I do something.
No problem.
Add an encounter in.
Oh, good.
Or put another layer on the map. Those are the 2 things that I would say it's going to cause a delay.
You hit him.
All right. I'm still waiting for that to show up on my end.
Yeah, I'm getting quite a bit of lag now.
Yeah, there's too many things. That's one problem.
Turn
There's
that
too many things.
mist off. That gives me the most problems. Is the mist?
Okay.
There we go. Now I see it.
Mist
All
gone.
right. And so I've got sneak attack on this. All right, and here, make your saving throw so that I can deal poison damage to you. And
He
He
failed.
Fails. That's a lot of
Failed, but
dice.
he's
Too
immune
bad
to-
they're all resistant to poison.
Right.
Or immune to poison. And then
Yeah.
he just runs basically straight backwards and says, "We're in big trouble here, guys."
He's like,
Oh,
maybe we need
jeez.
to put our backs against the wall or something.
And as you're going over there, I think you're within range now to see there is a large number of skeletons coming in and climbing over the rubble into the courtyard from this direction.
Oh, jeez, they're behind us too.
I prefer if we stop taking the name of G's in vain.
Now
Oh,
that this
cheesy
wall is
crazy.
down, can we see inside this tower? Or
Oh,
is it
inside this
all
one?
just
Yeah.
piled of rubble in there? Like, did the whole thing like collapse down inside itself?
There's a few bloody arms. but-
It's not entirely. The back is still there. So let me.
And does that go up or down? Probably up.
It goes up. Yeah, it's a observation tower. Forgot to remove that line of sight. So there, that you should be able to see into the tower.
Cool. Yeah. Cool.
He's gonna move on up to there, making a loud racket as he crosses. And this one's gonna finally hop over the wall that isn't destroyed, come down, and attempt to attack Torhild. It pulls out his glaive, takes a slash at him,
Priest probably got the best
scrapes
armor
along
class.
his armor, manages to find a little hole.
Wait, I have this thing I forgot about. It's called Portent, and I'm gonna roll a d20 and see if that can be lowered. Oops, how do I?
Okay. Are you able to see from where you are? Yeah, you are.
Huh?
Yeah, I am. And
right.
yeah, he's gonna take that 4 instead of that
So
16.
he's gonna take a 4, and that is gonna miss. He's gonna follow it up using his hand as a gore attack. He's gonna try and stab into you with his
I was
hand.
wondering if these guys got gore. They get those little horns.
Yeah, and he rolls even worse. That portent really messed him up.
Thank you.
Come on. All right, so this guy's gonna come through. He'll get out to maybe there. Got a bunch of these starting to come in.
They're rolling in.
Yeah. And they're currently just engaging with the other NPCs that are in the area, the guardsmen and whatnot. So they're in battle.
So basically, just loop that scream of death for the next 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, Blocky.
Oh, Blocky finally manages to get over and
What?
comes over to.
Oh, I thought he tripped and fell and died.
He's gonna try and give a little short sword plug into. Is that Torhild?
Yeah.
Yeah, Torhild. Try and give him a new breathing hole, but that doesn't work. He's just a little skeleton.
He's trying his best.
He's trying.
They just pulled the gate down, right?
Yeah, they pulled the gate down and then the rest of the walls collapsed, so all of the gates are down now.
Yeah. They're like, damn it.
That's exactly right. And then he is going to try to chuck some finger darts. Actually, he's going to chuck finger darts at the unnamed. And is going to take a shot with his little fingers. And this one hits the unnamed, doing 10 points of damage.
Ouch.
And since you are not an undead or a construct, you need to make a saving throw, which you fail on. So on a failure, target is surrounded by a shadowy aura for 1 minute. While surrounded by the aura, the target takes an extra 2d6 necrotic damage when hit by the scimitar attack of a shadow skeleton. Any creature can take an action to extinguish the shadow with a Arcana check. The shadow also extinguishes if the target receives magical healing. I'll need to remember that you have the shadow aura. Sure.
Probably looks pretty badass though, huh?
Yeah, you're writhing in shadowy flames as it goes over your body.
Not feeling so pompous now.
Thinking you should have had shield somewhere up in the block that attack. The reaction.
There's too many of these things.
Suddenly, they all form into one big blob.
One giant, yes, swarm creature.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about the other day. Remember when I made a swarm of pirates? Yeah, it's just a swarm of pirates.
That's really what I should have done with this, just to limit. So this one's going to come in and attack Alfred, and he's got his two weird-looking axe thingies that he's swinging. Actually, his long sword and a short sword. So he's going to take a couple of swings at you with his long sword, missing once. Comes for a backslash, critically hits.
Uh-oh.
Doing 13 points of damage. And then swinging his short sword, stabbing you again for another 6 points of damage as he laughs in this cackling laugh.
Guffaw. Guffaw.
Where's this guy? There. So he's gonna kind of do the same thing. He's gonna wander through. He's gonna get up to here, but he has to dash to get there. So that's gonna be his action.
Oh, he got juked back. On my screen anyways.
He got moved back.
Yeah, he's over here on my screen.
It's that update delay. I just need to let these die off before I throw too many more in. It's gonna slow everything down.
You can clear out
Alright,
the dead ones.
The ones that are outside, that are dead.
Yeah. Good point.
Bring out your dead. The clear dead extension.
Made by some guy.
Gloomy, dishonest do-over. Over here.
Clear dead. All done. Yep. The gloomy, dishonest one is going to come after Halfred again with a sword, slashing, striking him. Once with a long sword, coming back again. This one also hitting, stabbing into him, and then finally following up with a short sword attack. Rolling a 1, kind of tripping over himself. He's so excited, he thinks he's going to be able to make the kill. Alfred.
Alfred.
All right,
Alfred,
so
get out of there. You're going to die.
as these, you said it was magic that caused these walls to fall down.
Yes.
So I can cast a spell magic and put them back, right?
Unfortunately, the magic is no longer active.
It works that way.
All right, so I
You
grabbed
think
the
it was
ale.
magic.
I grabbed the ale from the guard, chug it, and
Dead
like,
hand
all
of
right,
the
Valen,
guard.
here we go, battle. And I look around, and Valen's like gone. So time to glaive some people.
Glaiven.
My glaive isn't magic. This is gonna be a long fight.
No, it should be. Is it not?
Does it also do poison damage?
No, it's just doing exactly. No, it just does slashing damage. It does not do magic.
It's like,
Okay.
here's the
Give me
carrot.
1 sec.
Go get it.
All right. So you should have an effect now to do magic damage with your attacks. So that was on racist laughter.
Yeah, he would have taken 5 more points.
All right.
He's still alive.
So there, he took an extra 5. Yep, he is still alive. Why is that resistant? Let me take a look at a sheet.
Maybe because he's
Slashing? Is he a skeleton?
Yeah, he's a skeleton. Yeah, it's just piercing. They implement it wrong, but it's piercing and slashing. Yeah.
Okay. So I'll use my third attack to attack him again.
Vulnerable to bludgeoning.
Can you use him to attack the other ones? Is he considered magical
Yeah,
too?
pick him up. Yeah, improvised
Jesus.
weapon.
Like a pelvis? I'm
Pick
going to
up
hit
his
you with a
leg.
pelvis +1. Damn.
Start of the new round. Heavyset skeleton. He actually comes wandering over here and starts killing commoners. This shadow skeleton
Oh shit.
sees you are surrounded by his aura and comes up to you and begins slashing at you with his scimitar. Critically hitting you with
So we
the
know how
extra necrotic damage.
we know the history of how the Jarlsberg Castle fell. I mean,
Yes, you
there's
all
a
know the
vampire buried
history.
in the yard.
Yes, there is a vampire coming. Lord Otmar the Sallow has not arrived on the scene yet. But yeah, the history of Jarlsberg, the castle that you're in, it was destroyed many years ago. Doing
Ouch.
32 points of damage to you, hurting you badly.
Let's not forget, there's chat rewards out there, people.
Yeah, if there's anybody in chat, this is a good fight to use them on.
Yeah. Those people, we don't know who they are. This Jeremiah Brid character, he's in here all the time, but we don't know who he is.
I think he's a jerk.
Careful, he might buy you a disadvantage.
Oh, Jessla, she is going to
Jessla.
get away from the unnamed, and she's gonna move over here with her. Now, this guy is not showing adjacent to me, is he?
Which guy?
Immature Guffaw. He's in, like, between two squares. He's, like, here on my map.
I don't see anybody there.
Oh, yeah, yours.
Yeah, I don't see anybody there either.
I think that's a
He's-
immature.
Immature Guffaw is in the square up north
right.
of where you started.
He's right there.
Right.
I also show him, well, over that way.
Oh, you show him where I show
Right
him.
there.
Well, I can still
Yeah,
move. So Jessla moves around to get to the shadow skeleton, and she wants to take a swipe at this thing. Get off of her. Uh-oh. I got the blue circle.
Hey, it
There it
updated.
goes.
He's in the
Hey,
right
it
square
updated.
now.
Yeah, he moved. And takes a swipe at the indigenous grin. Hits with this two-handed greatsword, and just lops this thing's head off. Oh no, it doesn't. It survives.
So close.
And well, she's gonna hit the thing again.
So if you have a great sword, how are you doing so much damage?
How am I doing so much
She's-
damage?
Really strong.
There's like psychic energy blasting out of this greatsword when I hit.
Oh, thank you. Does that get rid of the shadow surrounding
Yes,
me?
it does. Yes, it does.
And yeah, and gets up in this Swordbreaker's face, immature Guffaw. What you gonna do? Who passes her turn?
Oh, okay. Yep, it's the same thing.
All right. This one is going to come in and find Jessla and begin taking some attacks on Jessla.
Jessla pretends like she's worried. In her plate mail.
As this thing swings on you with his glaive
The Glyven.
and goes right past you and stabs the shadow skeleton behind you, and then attempts to gore you. He was so distressed.
Hey,
He rolled double
a
ones.
potion of greater healing was redeemed by Gormidol for unnamed of Sith.
All right.
Very nice.
I got it. I think.
You got it?
Yeah, I'll take care of it. I'm pretty sure I got it. Potion of greater healing on her.
Right.
There you go. Magically, Quint heals you from out of nowhere. You don't know how.
Pretty good heal roll too.
Yeah.
Pretty good roll.
That's from
All right.
Gorvidal.
Thank you, Gorvidal. Keeping the party alive to at least halfway. As this clacking skeleton also does a glaive, hitting and rolling as little damage as he possibly could,
It's perturbed.
and then trying to gore him, but the gore just kind of blocks off the armor. Veteran Swordbreaker.
All right, Atomic. Have a good night. Thanks for lurking.
You know what? These guys, I'm just gonna.
This is a lesson to all you wonderful DMs on VTTs out there. It gets confusing when you get over 20 mobs in the combat tracker.
Yeah, it's a really good idea to combine them into
Yeah,
swarms, which is what I should have done. So I am going to.
Or instead of 4 CR 1/4, make a CR1. You know, just.
Yeah. I'm going to simplify my life a little bit just by deleting some of these coming in from the other end, and we'll imagine that they're there attacking other things in that area.
Punching a barrel, a shadow.
Hitting the training dummy.
Unnamed of Sif. All right. She got a 18 on her initiative. Nice.
Unnamed.
All right. So my friends are all intermixed with these guys down here. So I'm gonna try to go after some of these new guys that are coming in unblocked over on the other side. So I'm gonna do another fireball. Let's see if I got this
And there's
targeting thing down.
There's a big cluster of them.
Okay, so
Empire of the Ghouls,
oops.
Joey.
This
Midgard
is not
campaign
what I
setting.
meant to do. I want to get this skeleton with the uptight howl in. Oh, maybe I do if there's a cluster that I can't really see. Maybe can I see them? Okay.
There's a cluster that's a little bit out of your. You
Okay.
can see them, but I
gotcha. Can you target him for me? Or
Yep.
okay.
So I will go ahead and target all of those. You got a whole bunch targeted now.
That's a good way to get rid of some in the combat tracker for you.
Yeah, make this a little easier on John. That's why I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Not because I like big fire shows.
I'd say she gets max damage on it.
That's worth a point of inspiration for saving me work.
Thanks. I'll take it.
You only killed one.
Did it do damage to everybody?
It did. It did.
Oh,
you just
okay.
can't see him.
Oh, okay. Got it.
It was kind of a low B fireball. 25 points.
Yeah, it didn't feel as good as I wanted it to be, but you know. Oh, and then before I end my turn, which I had already passed, I am gonna try to kind of run away a little bit.
Okay.
I don't like being up on my own there.
Halfred.
All right, keep glaving this guy.
Guy's like, just like slicing little slivers of his bones off with his glaive.
Yeah.
He went.
That was enough to kill
He
him.
only had 3 hit points left. Or 4.
All right, and then I'm going to turn
3.
to the annoying one. All right, well, it's not letting me target it. I'll just drag it. All right, and I'm going to start burning spell slots.
Yeah, what, 2d8 to begin with, or is it just 1d8?
For
I would assume some kind of divineness. I don't know.
no smite or something.
Spell slots L.
All right, so he doesn't actually have an actual smite. They're all spells, so I will do my damage first. Boy, I cannot roll damage today at all.
You're what they call a sponge. You just sit there and soak damage. You got 153 hit points.
All right, and then I'm going to cast Blinding Smite and attack this
Okay.
guy again. That's a bonus action, and so then I get my last attack. All right, so it does hit. So here's regular damage. Oh, it didn't do it. Okay. All right, I'm sorry. I'm not used to using this as an NPC. So apparently, so if you would remove that from him, because he doesn't have an extra 3d8 damage he's going to do to me.
Clacking. Which one? Perturbed creepy.
Perturbed creaky.
Yes. He takes another
Yeah.
14 points of radiant damage. So he is blind. He's not.
He takes 19 points of radiant.
Yes. So
So
he's exceeded
that's
on. He's not blind.
right, but he's vulnerable to radiant, and that's not coded as radiant, correct?
He's not vulnerable as radiant.
Oh, okay.
He's
Makes it
vulnerable to
easy then.
bludgeoning.
It's radiant bludgeoning. It's you know
It's a blast of radiant.
yeah, it's a concussion.
It's a slam.
Concussion.
All right. So he's still alive, and that passes my turn.
Alrighty.
Strangely curvaceous. Ooh, I want to see what she looks like.
The strangely curvaceous shadow.
Come on. Oh, runs out of the fireball.
Runs out of the over the rubble and finally gets out and takes a shot at Valen with his finger. Actually, you are just out of range, so he is not going to do that. This one is, however, going to run up to you and take a swipe at you with his short sword.
He did the old juke back
Managing
too.
to hit you.
I'm gonna. Did you already do the damage? I was.
I did.
Okay.
What were you going to do?
I was gonna do my portent, but I'll save it for next time.
Check on when that resets.
Every time I do a spell. So Level 1 or higher spell.
Any spell or just a divination spell?
It says any, I thought. Let me get back to it.
Yeah.
Recharges after. Divination spell. My bad. I thought it was any spell.
Alrighty.
She's like, oh crap, it didn't recharge.
Dang it.
I was like, I'm gonna get to use this every round. It's gonna be sweet or not.
Blocky. Blocky's still alive.
Oh, Blocky's still there. Still going after Torhild. Can't hit nothing. He's just too fat in his armor. Swings, easily misses, just clunky, slow.
Has a bad case of square bones.
He looks like a Minecraft skeleton. He's like,
Yeah. He's square in shape. He's a SpongeBob skeleton.
oh, guys, the
All
guy
right.
with the leg and the arm and the arm and the leg.
The mixed up arm and leg guys continuing to go after Halfred. Swinging with the long sword, slicing at you. Misses, turns around and nearly hits the creepy dude. Comes back with another backhand swipe. This time critically hitting
Oh.
for 16 points of damage. And then we're going to go to the Hideous. Where is Hideous Pushy Giggle? Oh, we're just going to delete that one. Trying to simplify my life here.
He falls down the cliff and a bunch of rocks pile up on top of him.
The immature Guffaw is continuing to go after Jesla. Taking a slice, taking a backhand slice. This one managing to hit a little bit, and then trying to poke you with his short sword. This one
Those
hit.
things sting.
As you get stabbed with a short sword. Torhild.
Okay. I get to make 3 Warhammer attacks, so I'm going to do that first. Taking it in both hands to deal extra damage. Not that time, though. I want to lodge a complaint.
You're not used to wielding it two-handed. It's throwing your balance off.
This is going great, guys.
So you're the reason Yarrowsburg lost?
Hey, whoa.
It was poor player. It was poor rolls. It was just poor rolls.
That's all it is.
And I want to make, as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon.
You're going to need all the help we can get.
You're casting Spiritual Weapon.
Yeah, having a hard time with the drawing tool for some reason.
Here, try using that to represent it. Where do you want it?
I managed to just close the window. One sec. I'm awesome.
Don't hit
Okay,
the
how do I open the map again? I don't have the little map icon.
The DM can push it to you real quick.
Sorry about that.
I did twice.
I was going to put it.
Did you minimize it somewhere?
No, it's open now. He got it.
Okay.
I was going to put it next to the other clacking skeleton that's attacking Halfred because I can see through the murder hole. having issues dragging it.
No problem.
And then I was gonna attack the perturbed, creepy snigger.
Creepy dude.
My favorite thing about NPCs is scrolling.
Yeah, with your character sheet, you kind of get to know it really well, but with a NPC, it's all pretty new.
I don't know why I rolled that twice, but he missed the first one, so I'm the worst priest.
All right. Is this? Yeah.
Unnerved grin.
Unnerved grin falls dead,
Stalwart.
and Mr. Stalwart comes over and he actually walks over to this brazier, which is out in the middle of the area, and he tips it over. And it looks like he's trying to put out the fire.
Is there something special about the fire?
It's making
gives
it light
light.
out.
Oh, okay.
For us
Most of you
humans,
don't have dark vision.
yeah, for us humans, that means a lot.
All right, veteran Swordbreaker, he's actually going to swing at the spiritual weapon, which does absolutely nothing. So he swings a couple of times at the spiritual weapon because he sees this giant floating hammer appear right next to him.
Must break weapon.
Yes, I want to steal it. I want to use it. Valen.
All right. I'm gonna pull out my short sword and try to stab this skeleton right next to me.
Oh,
That's not gonna do it. But I get to make 2 attacks because I have multi-attack. I think that hits. There we go.
That'll hit.
I still saw the dodge. I'm like,
Tilt
what?
it over.
A little bit of damage, and then here, make your saving throw
Just in case.
He
so that I can
succeeds.
not give you any poison damage. And yeah, that's it.
All right, last one other round.
Yeah, maybe when we take a break, we'll get our second wind in, and we can roll better. I mean, wow.
Yeah. So humble guilt-ridden gate is going to take on Torhild again. Try to glaive him. These guys are pretty one-track minded. Missing, and then trying to gore him. Again, missing. Just can't get a hold of Torhild.
I greased up before the fight.
And at the start of the round, we'll go ahead and take our 10-minute break. This is a good spot.
10-minute break. That means I got to do work and stuff. All right, I'm going to put on a timer. We're going to set it for 21:40. And I'm going to start that. And then I'm going to put on some pretzel in the slideshow. So you got 10 minutes. Hurry up. You got to get back. Go, 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 go. Hurry up. Hurry up. All right, we're back. Stopping the music. Stopping the music. All right, round 4. Yum.
Starting in round 4 with no chance for a short or long rest. This shadowy dude.
There's a chance if the chat wants to give us one.
I don't think there is a long rest option in the chat.
No, only on Rob's table
Yeah.
or Rob's stream.
Rob? This guy, as he's coming forward, he's not going to do it when he's right next to you, but as he is coming forward, he will attempt to finger you with his finger darts.
Uh-oh.
That's so
Managed.
inappropriate.
And does
Needs
a
to be.
tiny bit of damage as this wave of necrotic energy flows over you, but you manage to shake it off and not get covered in its shadowy aura.
The potion of greater healing has been bought to the unnamed again from Svenster.
Oh, nice.
And
CITC.
I'll grab that.
Thank you.
Seems like preferential treatment.
Wait,
It's
where's
okay,
the-
I'll take it.
Come on, short sword. There we go. Striking Valen with his short sword.
All right, I
Doing
failed.
the
That's
maximal
poor.
damage.
That's a poor roll.
3
That's great.
ones. Wow.
Right.
Where is this one?
Thank you.
There. All right, veteran Swordbreaker is going to continue with Halfred. Got him on the ropes now. But he can't hit him. Once and twice. A pair of 5s won't do it. However, the ever stalwart skeleton manages to finally put out the light that he has been attempting to affect, making it darker in this area. All right, over by the pile of rubble, the malformed dude, he is going to continue attacking Halfred with his longsword. And can't hit Halfred. Swings and swings and swings away, but that armor is just too thick. Oh god, this guy's character sheet.
Hey, Double Bob. Yeah, I saw you poking around. What's up? Go pass out. Don't pass out. Take us to bed with you. The cool, soothing sounds of Manikiri killing us all.
You're not quite dead yet, but pretty close. As Blocky decides to continue his attempts on Torhild, swinging his tiny little short sword with his Minecrafty looking head. All right. And let's see. Halfred, you are the first to notice From the south, something, it looks like smoke begins issuing out from beneath the door as you see something that looks like this come out from underneath that tower door.
I think I remember him from Fern Gully.
Yes, he does remind me of that.
I bet.
Isn't that the guy that made out with Tasha Yar? I'm just saying.
I bet he's vulnerable to poison damage.
Totally. And it seems to just flow across the ground as it moves. It doesn't have legs or anything like that. It just kind of flows like he's powder or liquid. And it initially starts moving this direction. And all of the commoners in the area around it, as he passes by, just kind of die. They can't seem to get anywhere near it as they kind of drop to the ground. And when he ends his turn, you see him standing over what looks like a small family that are huddled down on the ground, kind of right there. And there are 4 little girls in the family standing right in front of him.
John's favorite thing, killing kids.
Quintuplets? Quintuplets? Were they quintuplets?
Yeah, 4 little girls.
All right.
So,
Well,
Ring
Torhild.
around the rosies, pocket full of... Ew, what is that?
all right. Well, I'm going to start off with the clacking boy right in front of me. Yes. All right, and then I'm going to use my spiritual weapon to try to hit the other clacking boy.
That's a hit.
Surprising, but okay. Womp womp.
And it's force, not bludgeoning.
Not bludgeoning. Yep. So it's not
Okay.
vulnerable. Alfred.
All right, so I'm trying to finish this guy off. I'm gonna yell out, the other side of this tower, some great evil comes.
In a minute.
This one goes down.
All right, and then I'm going to go for malformed. All right, and then I keep forgetting I don't have real smite. Awesome. Am I able to like wrap a rag around the end of my glaive so it's bludgeoning?
There are plenty of dead people around. Do you think you could pick up a Warhammer here, that somewhere?
A A sock won't do it with some soap on it, and just like wedge it on the end
Grab
of
a
the
rock, throw
glade.
some rocks in a sock, and swing it around.
Well, Jesla's gonna swing this greatsword again a few more times at these guys. She's gonna try to go to Guffaw first, the one in the back, and blocks by that one, and then spins her greatsword around, and heavy-hearted gets the next one.
Yeah,
That's a
gonna
hit. Doing some damage. Whoops. Don't do that. Don't drag the map. Just the damage. Smashing that thing. And then it's going to move into this space and like block it from trying to get anywhere.
All right.
She says, "I'll be over there soon, unnamed. Don't go too far."
All right. This shadow skeleton is going to go join up with this guy and just kind of follow him. Unnamed.
All right, I can kind of see that ghoul now, can't I? From where I am, it looks like. So
Yeah, it looks like it's
yeah,
right on the edge of your vision.
just on the edge. But you know, I knew there were lots of commoners down there, and I see that thing, and I don't like it. So I am gonna shoot 3 scorching rays at it.
Okay.
Fireball will take care of the girls too.
And all the commoners.
3 hits.
I have to roll the damage 3 times too.
Yes.
And you should do hit damage, hit damage, hit damage.
Hit damage.
Because if you crit or something, it keeps that in memory.
Messes it up.
But it worked this time.
All right, that's what I'm gonna do.
All right. I initially was thinking that I could bamf away with my Misty Step, but I can only do that when I'm in dim light, which I don't think I am. So I will just continue.
Bright light right now.
Yeah, I will continue to hack at this skeleton with my sword.
They're going to offer to help it push the fire over.
Poke right through his ribs and miss everything. The second one hits.
That one hits.
Stabbed in the pelvis.
And I'm still going to make him do his Constitution saving throw. And there we go. Why did that roll twice?
You were holding shift.
Yeah, which made it a crit.
Oh. Okay.
Still did 0, but
yeah. That's it.
all right. This one is going to continue on with Jesla. Long swording. Slashing him on the leg, doing 11 points of damage, coming back for another slash. This one stabbing him right in the shoulder.
Damn it.
8 points of damage, starting to whittle him down.
Her,
sorry.
She does sound like a guy sometimes, though.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're going to start off the round with the old bone powder ghoul, as he didn't like being attacked and comes over to here. Let's see, what's the range on his thing? And yeah, range is good. So he looks up at you and holds up his finger in this slow flow of dust and that's moving his entire body. It's kind of like those Sandman from the old Spider-Man flicks. It's just this moving pile of dust, and points his finger at you, and a huge sphere of negative energy begins rolling out from his and heading towards you. And this sphere of energy that he creates
Who is you?
towards the unnamed who attacked him. The
I'm not
sphere of
with her.
energy, it goes beyond you and fills everything in that square as he casts Circle of Death. Sphere of negative energy ripples out in a 60-foot radius sphere from a point within range.
Oh man, you're really thankful for Death Ward now, aren't you?
That's...
Sorry, I guess I should have just let him kill all those little girls.
Oh, wrong one, no. This guy. Target everybody. As this wave of necrotic energy hits you. And doing this much damage, half if you made your save.
Oh shit.
And it does affect the skeletons too. He's not picky.
Blocky died. Flocky.
Aw, poor Blocky.
What kind of a save was it?
This was a Constitution saving throw. Yeah. Move
There's a
that
lot of
circle.
failures.
Yeah. I think only a couple people made their saves. In fact, only Halfred, I think.
A potion of heal was bought for Valen by Sphinster in chat.
Excellent.
Regular heal. Need that?
You got it, Drake?
Yeah, Valen.
Okay,
Where's
thanks.
Valen at? Right there. Well, she's gonna try to get this skeleton off of her by a great sword swipe at this thing. She's like, "Get off of me!" She missed again. And then she's gonna.
Squirrely.
Yeah, she's gonna try it again. I mean, she's not gonna leave it standing there. Finally.
That's a hit.
And she's gonna
Almost minimum damage. 3 ones.
yeah. And then she's gonna move over here. Get in front of the unnamed.
All right.
That's it. That's all she can do. She's a knight.
I was about to buy her a healing potion, but it looks like Jeremiah did.
What? Jeremiah bought Halfred one.
No,
Yeah.
sorry, my bad. I'll buy Jesla one.
A greater healing Jeremiah bought. Let me give that
Yeah,
to.
I don't like your die rolls.
Oh, you're gonna do your own? Okay.
Four ones. One better than yours.
It was one better than mine. It was actually 1 point better than mine. That just goes to show you, right?
Yeah, rolls
I
are
can roll one
crap
better.
today. Yeah, that's crazy today.
Thank you, Jim. I appreciate it.
There might not be any more potions left.
There's no more potions of greater healing left, but I'm gonna try to do just a regular one.
Give me 1 second.
Might be one of those. I don't remember how many I set. But since I'm playing, I could go set a few more greater healing potions. Just
Add a few.
There
There
was
you
2,
go.
now there's 8.
Yeah, I know we're doomed, but I want our corpses to be higher up in the
Hey.
strata of bodies after the battle.
Somebody bought Jesla a potion of healing. What do you think about that? What do you think about that? Seven.
All right, so up in the north west, climbing over the rubble, you see an ugly-looking man whose face is pale, kind of yellowish, looks almost jaundiced. Ugly-looking, unhealthy-looking face. And he smiles with a grin and casts a spell at Valen. And let's see. Do you have any defenses against Charmed?
Fey ancestry.
Yes.
Ah, okay.
Advantage
well,
on
his fails.
saving throws.
All right, so give yourself advantage
All right,
because
go
this
for
one is a charming effect. Ah, you make it. That was a tough one. As he looks at you and tells you, "Strike down your friend," and you promptly ignore him.
Don't tell me what to do.
See, that's where he goes wrong, because Valen doesn't have any friends.
Becoming pretty friendly with that strangely curvaceous.
So where did that guy come from? He was like the northwest, right?
Yep.
All right. I can't see him up there. All right. Well, I will just continue to hack at this guy with my short sword. I think I still had advantage, but they were both 12, so I don't think it matters.
Yep, you hit.
Can somebody please have some flesh so I
And
can poison
my
them?
second attack.
Oh, you're not getting sneak because nobody's next to him.
Yeah, that's it.
So instead of poison, can he apply holy water to his sword?
Well, he doesn't even have on turn applied to him, so I don't know how he would get sneak attack. But
Yeah, it's an NPC. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't have the on turn ready.
he wouldn't get it anyways. I don't know. Assassins sometimes could get it other ways.
Mm-hmm. Halfred?
All right, this guy will eventually die. He is slowly taking damage.
He's just like
Not if
sawing
you
on
miss
his
him.
bone, like.
You could take
Oh.
up bone saw proficiency.
1 out of 3.
Slowly picking away.
All right, and I have verified there's nothing else I can do, so I'm passing the turn.
You know what I noticed? I think I just noticed that the bless hasn't been applying. Did I not see the D4?
You're blessed. The spellcasters got blessed.
No, Jessla's blessed.
I did apply it, I thought.
You applied the concentration, not the actual bonus.
I don't have anything else to click. Let me.
I think it's coded wrong.
It could very well be coded wrong. Who's supposed to have it?
Jessla,
Unnamed.
unnamed, and Torhild.
Yeah, you've been doing it without the actual bonus.
Sorry. I don't
No,
have
I really
anything else
noticed
to
'cause
click on that spell.
We're so used to it automatically working.
Jesla Valen? Or not Valen?
Unnamed and Torhild.
No, not me.
Unnamed and Torhild. Okay.
Sorry, Baldur was on another call.
There you go. Now you're blessed.
I'm spamming the stop music. Stop the music button.
Unnamed.
Now you might hit something. Oh, you're gonna cast a spell.
Yeah, so I really can't see anything up in that corner right now. So I think I'm gonna still keep going after this ghoul.
Yeah. Just Jesla agrees. Kill that thing.
Yeah, so
Don't let it come this way. She looks a little nervous.
I think I'm gonna just again throw 3 scorching rays at it.
Okay. Yes.
And
Dodges
Ooh,
all of them.
ouch.
wow.
That's not
Even with
cool.
bless.
Yeah, so I am also feeling like moving out of this area a little bit and just kind of getting behind this tower and kind of in this rubble area. Like, I'm gonna
Okay.
move like there.
Gonna make a fort.
Yes, I'm just gonna kind of like cover myself in rubble to hide.
All right. Whose turn is it? There.
Malformed over here. Leg hand.
Oh, malformed. The one that is taking forever to die. Taking a swipe, taking another swipe. Still can't hit this thing. He's trying to whack you with the sword that he's holding in his foot, and it's not working.
Seems only fair since I'm not hitting him.
You're just making a drum beat back and forth.
And
All
Gorvidal
right.
bought Valen a potion of healing.
Excellent.
Nice.
Valen. I'll let you do that before I attack you.
Did Jessla get the potion of healing?
Yeah.
Okay.
7
I
points.
couldn't remember.
No, I
Yeah.
gave 8.
That's a decent
better.
roll. All right, as this thing comes up and tries to use his scimitar on you, hitting you once, slashing you for 5 points of damage, and then striking you twice for 5 points of damage. However, you haven't dropped. That's good. Swordbreaker down here is going to continue on with Halfrid. Striking him once
Ouch.
and critically hitting him
12 points.
for 12 points of damage. The damage sponge is HP sponge is really
Right.
absorbing a lot.
Jeez. Just imagine if we can somehow get Alfred raging.
Yeah.
I'm only at 90 points of damage.
Yeah. Out of 156.
I'm sure you're fine.
Torhild.
That was.
I'm going to move there, and then I'm going to forgo the bonus action with the spiritual weapon so I can cast Mass Healing Word instead.
What's the word?
What is the word?
Bird.
Bird is the
Bird.
word.
I don't like when bird's a word because it just sticks in my head.
Neosporin.
And it's the Peter version from that sticks in my
Exactly.
head.
That's exactly what sticks in my head too.
Okay, so I'm going to target all 5 of us in one random commoner because I
Okay.
get 6.
Just get Valen twice.
Both sides of his testicles.
And then for my action, I'm going to try and Sacred Flame the Shadow Skeleton.
Okay.
Strangely curvaceous. Moderately wounded.
He succeeds meeting your DC of 14.
That's funny. The icon over the skeleton said failure.
Did it?
Yeah, I mean, he clearly saved, right? Yeah. It says
Yeah.
success in the chat, but the icon over him said failure.
Weird.
Yeah.
He rolled an 11.
You can
for
watch
an
it later on
adjusted total
chat.
of- Yeah, that's weird.
On the stream.
So this is gonna attack Valen again. He's gonna try and shoot him with a finger dart because he likes that extra damage, but he's close, so he's gonna have disadvantage.
And he
Even
still
with
hits.
disadvantage, he hits. Doing that little bit of finger damage and making you roll a saving throw, which you succeed, so you do not get engulfed in shadow.
Would that automatically give him sneak attack damage, though?
Unfortunately, no. On
It's
next
not
turn.
an easy step away.
Unnamed.
I keep forgetting that's me. I'm gonna this time try to cast some scorching rays at this you know curvaceous skeleton that seems to have some weird bone disease. I'm gonna just hit all 3 at him.
Yeah, we had a blocky one and a curvy one. Somebody was trying some stuff.
Yeah.
He's got some severe scoliosis. His spine's
Yeah.
all
3 hits this time.
nice.
And not enough, though.
Why is he resisting?
It's fire.
It's fire.
He's resistant to fire.
Huh. Who knew?
I didn't even know. Alrighty. Oh, the same wash, rinse, and repeat.
And you put your
Attack,
hand in your foot,
attack,
and your foot in your
miss,
hand, and
attack,
your hand in your foot,
attack,
and your foot in your hand, and
miss.
you go round and round.
Can't hit nothing. Halfred, return the favor.
Dog attack. Dog attack.
Yeah. Undead pooch. Your turn, Halfred. Sven.
Ah, he did miss me twice. Awesome.
You did.
I was waiting for the damage. Yeah, I keep waiting for this guy to go down before I use another spell, so I'm gonna keep hitting him. Oh, that's what it was. You said I could pick up a hammer?
Yeah. There's
My two
hammers around.
I just don't know what the damage would be. So, first hit.
Yeah, let's qualify for a hit first before we. Oh, it's a crit.
There
No.
you go. Roll the same damage as your glaive, and then I'll just make sure it's applied in full.
Or you can. Yeah, no, you can't. You don't have to apply
I
it
don't want to
twice.
bother
Just
with
to
making a move.
redrag it or something. Yeah.
Well, I don't need to apply it twice. It destroyed him.
Nice.
All right, so that was the first attack. Second attack is going to be against the other guy over here. Mr. Gloomy,
Alrighty.
cheer up.
That's a hit.
All right, but that's actually 10 damage because
Yep.
I'm using a bludgeoning weapon. So,
Apply it to him again.
and then 2 more times. Because it would be 10 damage because it's double. Because it's bludgeoning, isn't it? Aren't they?
Oh, yes. 2, 4. So 3 more times.
Still not enough.
So close.
And then I'm going to slide over just a little bit.
The Gloomy.
And it's Gloomy's turn as he is all beat up. He can't hit nothing. His sword's bent in half. And his sword's so messed up he can't hit anything. Hits the ground. Torhild.
All right. I'm going to start off with a spiritual weapon attack, try to finish that guy off.
He's got 1 hit point.
Come on,
Yeah.
you can hit.
You can do it.
Do it. You can do it. What do you need? 10 or better?
Well,
1 will not do it.
all right, so
This
that's not
thing
going to
has
happen.
fumbled more than.
Yes, this is a crazy session.
Run up here, and I'm going to try to get the curvy one.
It's
Curvy,
Halloween,
curvy.
so the session is cursed.
That was a
Oh,
crit.
it was right on the
It's so
20. It's right there.
This bless sucks. My last attack, finally.
That's a hit.
Yeah, I am the reason that this castle fell.
All right, Mr.
Just a bad
Untitled.
time to bring up. I've been questioning my faith recently.
Let's see, what's he gonna do? He's gonna come up to here. He's gonna come up a little bit more to here. He's gonna come right up on Jesla. And he starts to spin, and he
Tasmanian
his-
devil.
that's literally, he becomes like a Tasmanian devil as this whirlwind of dust surrounds him, and all creatures within a 20-foot cube. So that's going to be Jesla, Valen, and Torhild are going to make a DC 17 Dexterity saving throw.
What about
Oh,
that shadow skeleton too?
No, he's not including that.
I
It's a
think-
20-foot square.
Yeah.
all right. If this if I succeed on this, I take no damage. If it's a half, yeah. Let's see. If I'm subject to an effect that allows me to make a dex saving throw, I take half damage or no damage if I succeed on the saving throw.
Yeah, there's an
Okay.
effect.
Okay.
Evade, I
It
think.
should already be on you. Should be
Oh,
already be
okay.
on you.
I didn't know that was
With-
automatic. That's awesome.
With
Yeah.
yeah, you have evasion on you.
I did not know that was automatic. Great.
So we shall see as you fail, so you should take half.
Right.
We'll see. As
No, he made it. He didn't
evaded
take any.
0. You got 0, yeah.
Oh.
Jesla took a bunch, Torhild took a bunch, and Valen took nothing.
I mean, technically, I should probably take half, right?
No, you made
No,
your
you
save.
saved. You got
succeeded.
22
made your
Oh, I
save.
did?
versus 17.
See,
Yeah.
it said failure on my token, so that's what I was looking at.
Did.
That's weird.
What's going on with that? Yeah, I'll have to double check to see what's going on with that. I've never seen those kinds of errors before. Jesla.
Shit.
Just got a healing potion.
Oh, did she?
Jesla got a healing potion.
Nice. I'm gonna
Did
give that to
Valiant
her.
get theirs too?
Yeah.
Okay.
She gets a little healing. And she's gonna start swiping at this thing with her greatsword.
Continuing the inability to roll.
Oh.
There we go. Critical hit.
Ouch.
It takes
This-
2d8 additional radiant damage.
So add that to your modifier.
Oh, hold on.
Let me double check to see if this thing's vulnerable to radiant or not. It is not.
All right, so I'm gonna drop the damage. There you go. 70 points, and it's moderately
Ow.
wounded.
Why was it maxed?
That thing is strong.
Why was the crit maxed? That's what I do on my table. The damage dice, the weapon dice portion is always maxed.
Awesome.
I like crits to be critical.
And she's
I feel
gonna
like they not roll double ones.
and she's gonna move around, just trying to protect unnamed. Just kind of step blocking a little, you know what I mean? Not that I can block, but and that's it for her turn.
All right, let me try to change something real quick for Helfred. I don't know if it'll work, if it'll update properly, but we will try.
You are now gluten intolerant.
Yep. Awesome.
All right, so we're now. Oops. Whatever. It's gonna die anyway. I tried to test it out and I accidentally rolled the damage.
And then he step on a
Yeah,
rake.
he's
What
been
happened to
dead.
him?
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. He took a step backwards, rake hit him in the back of the head, his head popped off, fell on the ground. Alrighty, so this guy comes wandering out over by this brazier. I don't know if any of you can see him or not.
Doesn't look like it.
I don't see nobody.
Is he still outside of everybody's vision?
Yeah, I haven't put a call in to Neighborhood Watch about a prowler, but other than
How
that,
about that? Can you see him now up here? No?
No. And I got like even the shadow skeleton selected, so
Why can't you see him? Ah, because I didn't click the stupid show NPC.
there he is.
Stupid. All right, so there is Lord Otmar the Sallow, and he kind of wanders over there. He's looking quite pleased at everything that's going on, and
cracking open commoners like bottles of beer.
yeah, he's just grabbing people left and right and draining them.
Does he look
And-
vulnerable to poison damage?
Absolutely. And let's see, what's he gonna do? He decides he doesn't have anything good right now. Valen, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna attack this skeleton right next to me with my sword, especially now that I have sneak attack against him, so that'll be good. If I can hit him.
Hey, a hit.
There you go.
Yeah. He resisted that? Oh, all right. I'm gonna move away from. Well, yeah. Jeez,
Yeah, towards the vampire.
Maybe I don't want to move at all. Yeah, I'll just say next to the whirling ghoul of death instead. That seems fine. I'll stay there. All right.
Where did you go?
Oh, where did I go?
Your token disappeared.
I
I
see
approved
it.
the move and it disappeared.
I was. Wait. He was
I see
I know
his
you-
token.
there.
There.
Oh my gosh. All
This
right.
weird syncing thing. Like I clicked approve, then and it just disappeared.
That's weird. All right. Maybe I'm just gonna have you do it because I don't want to mess it up. I would actually like to be back right there.
Pass
Oh,
the
right back
turn
in
and
your
he'll probably
original
pop
spot?
back up.
Okay.
I've already passed the turn, I think. So
Yeah.
Top of the round. Curvaceous skeleton.
Shit.
Still trying to kill
This has
Valen.
advantage. Thanks to
Advantage.
3 guesses.
Hey,
I
who it is
can't
in the chat.
possibly guess.
Always good to have you.
As he pokes at you with his scimitar, scoring a critical hit thanks to Engorgio. Doing 13 points of damage. Coming back for a second swing. Also hitting. Doing 9 points of damage. Valen.
Oh, it's my turn again. All right. I will
Wow.
continue to attack this skeleton.
6 hit points. Valen has. Oh, exceeded by
Yes.
4. That was.
Ding those
That dude had some
down.
hit points.
All right. And I just want to get away, I think, right now. So I'm gonna head this direction. Let's go there. That seems like a reasonably safe place.
All right. The bone powder ghoul looks over at Jesla
She's like,
and
stay away from her, you fiend.
And attempts to bite you. It flows forward towards your armor and tries to latch into a little gap in your neck. Oh, let me not target Torhild. And misses just barely as its teeth scrape along the neck protection that you have. That's its only action. Unnamed.
All right. I am going to look at this ghoul and I am going to send him to, I'm going to banish him to a labyrinth demi-plane with my 8th level maze spell.
Nice.
Damn.
And I'm going to yell to everybody, he may be back in at least 10 minutes. He's only going to be gone for 10 minutes. And so he, as an action, can attempt to escape this maze, and he has to make a DC 20 intelligence check. If he succeeds, he escapes and the spell ends.
Okay.
Or in 10 minutes, the spell ends.
And if he was a minotaur in his previous life, does that help him out?
No, he's a ghoul now. It doesn't matter what he was in his previous life.
But that does take up your concentration for 10 minutes, right?
It does.
All right. He disappears.
Where'd he go? What's going on? She says.
Is that the end of your turn?
Sorry, yeah. I'm done.
Okay. Halfred. Can't hear you, Sven.
My table is taking forever to reload because it kicked me out.
Oh, you're like you got like a million hit points still, but you're kind of over there by yourself where you were, and
Right, I
there's
see it.
not any enemies here currently.
Well, what's 2 squares to the north of me? Isn't that an enemy?
Well,
That's Valen.
That's me.
Valen, but technically no.
I mean,
So-
you could finish me off, but
All right,
You might
so
think he's an enemy.
for now, I'm going to the Portcullis. What is the state of the Portcullis, and can I shoot through it?
The portcullis
Basically,
is
is what
down.
I'm looking for.
Yeah, all of the portcullises are down.
They,
All right, so I want to move up
they're
through
not
the rubble, past Valen, to the right of him, all the way up to the corner, to where I still have a clear shot at the vampire, and then shoot him 3 times with my short bow, and then move up 2 more squares into the corner there.
Okay.
He can't. He's not on the table. That's why he's asking you to move his token.
Oh, so you want me to move up? You said
Yeah,
to
he's
the
gonna
corner?
move up.
I'm going to
and
move up diagonally into the rubble, and then straight up. Probably only 1 or 2. I still want to get a clear shot at the vampire.
Okay.
So
I
I
was
take
wrong.
him.
That wall is still there.
That's the other
This
thing.
wall is still there. So 3 shots with your short bow.
Short bow, and then I'm going to step up around the corner.
Okay. 1 is a miss. Second shot is also a miss. And third shot is miss. This thing is ducking and dodging out of the way. Never let the DM roll for you. Jesla.
Chesla's gonna move up to the priest.
And to turn to the northeast of the portcullis.
Gotcha.
Yeah, Chesla's
Thank
gonna
you.
move up to the priest and try to help
Medic.
Torhild, who's pretty wounded. Fall back here, Torhild.
I'm fine.
She steps up next to him and dodges. Says, "I'll protect you somewhat."
Alright.
She doesn't have any kind of healing or anything.
Torhild.
Still have the shadow
right.
of Valen's old token lingering.
Oh, weird.
I'm gonna do mass healing word again. It's not a lot of hit points, but it's not 0. And I'm gonna follow it up with a good old touching myself for cure wounds.
Alright.
Oh,
Max
nice.
healing on that one.
And I'm gonna say save. Just move behind her.
Lord Otmar. Is going to... He casts mirror image on himself. As you see him duplicate and triplicate. And one of the guards that had been fighting alongside, you see coming up behind Lord Otmar the Sallow. And she pulls out a small vial and unstoppers it. And this brilliant white light comes pouring out of it. And you immediately see Otmar put his hands up as if he's screaming in pain as his skin starts to smoke.
Get wrecked.
I'm melting. Uh-oh.
All right. Top
Down
of the
to 8.
round, the old ghoul is going to make his intelligence. You said it was a saving throw or a check?
I think it's a saving throw. Let me get back to
DC 20 intelligence.
it. DC 20 intelligence check is what it says.
Okay, a check. Oh, because he's trying to figure his way out. Well, his intelligence is not quite good enough. If it was a save, he would have made it. He rolled a 23 for his save, but
Good.
his check he rolled an 18.
I figured he was less intelligent than Lord Otmar, so it made sense to send him to the maze.
His intelligence is a 19.
Oh, he's very smart. Oh.
He's very smart. He's one of the representatives of the Ghoul Imperium, here to assist in overthrowing Krakova. Chesla.
Jess is like, if I only had a javelin or so. She's looking around for something to throw.
There's plenty of broken javelins and stuff on the ground. You can find one.
Yeah, so she'll pick up a javelin and just give it a, I guess, a weapon melee plus chuck up there.
Yeah,
At
go ahead and just
disadvantage?
use a weapon.
Probably disadvantage.
At that range, probably.
Yeah, yeah. She's like, "Stay back, you foul fiend!" What is that? What she always says? She doesn't hit.
Would you share the map with me, please?
Yep.
And
Hit it.
yeah, she wouldn't go running off anything heroic right now.
Thank
She's
you.
gonna stay back here to help protect the unnamed.
All right, Torhild.
All right. I guess Boulder is a god who famously died, so maybe I'm not afraid of death. I don't know. I'm going to.
Or you want to go out famously?
Yeah, I mean, as soon as a vampire shows up, it's pretty much over. So you might as well go out swinging. It's my theory.
Right? I mean, that's pretty famous if you.
So I'm going to try Sacred Flame. I'm going to try to slap him lightly on the face.
All right.
Oh, yeah. He had those mirror images, so that does nothing except cheese him off. Bringing my backup with me.
Is that affected by a saving throw spell?
I don't know. I'm also not sure why I rolled it twice, but who knows?
Because you
Because you also targeted Torhild.
Oh, well. Thank goodness I was fine.
All right, I'm gonna shoot the vampire.
Okay.
That's like 11. Is that 11 tonight? Who's counting?
I swear, that's endless. All right.
We're
so
happy this isn't
roll-
our real characters, though. I mean,
Well, yeah. I mean, that's kind of the whole point of this one is it's something a little fun. Trying out something a little different as he moves a little bit away from Sister Adeline with her glowing thingy.
bottle of light.
Bottle of light. You think you may have seen one of these before at some time 10 years in the future. And looks up at Torhild and commands you to be still. As
Yeah, it's going to be hard. I've lost a lot of blood. Kind of shaky. Can I use my inspiration?
Is this not the one?
I didn't think vampires could use mirror image, because they're vampires.
They can't see themselves. They just can't see the other mirror images. You can, but they can't. I thought he had this other spell. His sheet is so freaking long.
Oh, I'm too powerful. It's so much work.
Yeah, mostly useless spells. Comprehend languages.
Yeah,
Unseen servant.
I felt that with my spell list. I'm like, oh, I'm never going to use 90% of these.
That's the way a lot of NPC spell slots are like. They whoever picks spells does not do a very good job. So he's close enough to you that he is going to cast Blight on you as a necromantic energy wave washes over you, and only you, draining moisture and vitality from you. So you make a Constitution
Moisture.
saving throw
Ah.
for half damage.
Oh, good.
Oh, that's a lot of dice.
Still going to die.
All right, so I am gonna cast Fireball at him, and I'm gonna cast it in a way it only hits him, and otherwise
Okay.
just lights this rubble on fire.
No problem.
He pulls up his cloak. Oh. Why does it say fails on the thing? Look, there it
Yeah.
is again.
I think I
Interesting.
know why. I think I'm using one of my test development copies of my extension, and I forgot to switch back to my production copy.
So you pre-broke it.
All right.
You pre-broke it.
I pre-broke it when I was working on it. All right, and she runs up behind him and starts to recklessly swing this giant great axe at him. At Otmar the Sallow. First hit hits.
Extra 2d8.
Oh.
Sorry about that.
An extra, no problem. Extra 12, you say? All right. And
I'm a part of
then
history now. You saw it.
she makes a second strike with her great axe against him from behind, hitting him a second time. Does the extra 2d8 just once, or
It's a reaction, so I can only do it once
okay?
on a hit.
Still doing a bit of damage to him.
Heaps.
Nice. And it's radiant damage, so if he has anything that's affected by radiant, that's cool.
I'm sure
Now,
he is.
does she still
from the-
have
Like his
the daylight spell?
regeneration.
Does she
What?
still have the daylight spell?
Yes, it's still going on. The thing is still lit. It's the same crystal vial that Tarion carries.
So he's not going to regenerate.
In fact, you wouldn't know this, but it is the exact same vial that Tarion carries.
Cool.
And I'm going to cast protection from evil and good on myself again, please.
Okay. Protection on yourself. There you go. Start of the round.
All right, I shoot the vampire.
Who dooges out of the way.
So many commoners have crossbow bolts in them.
They just keep running by. Slap!
And
SpongeBob, my leg.
It's the poison that gets him.
Fred. My leg! He actually has a name. Fred the Fish. As you can tell, my son watches way too much SpongeBob. That I know the characters' names. Halfred.
I know
All right, so
Plankton.
I'm going to
Yeah.
slide up and attack this guy 3 times with my glaive.
Alrighty.
What's with the movement?
He's not
type?
resistant to slashing. That's some funky movement.
Doesn't want to attract the worm.
I think he
Pop
meant to
culture
move
reference.
up to the vampire.
That's so meta. Oh wait, that's Facebook. So
Oh God! I hope Zuckerberg. Never mind. Nothing recorded online.
slashing.
Slashing, whatever. He still takes some damage, and it's full damage. Yay! And then I keep forgetting I can't smite. All right, so I'll do it next turn.
You have the other types of smite, right? Your
Yeah, but I
blinding
have to
smite and
cast it
branding
first,
smite.
and then do it. And I keep forgetting. I keep thinking, oh, if I hit, then I'll smite him. But
Oh,
so I'll do. I'll remember next turn.
alrighty.
if there is
Torhild.
next turn.
I'm gonna run up there and say, "Hey, sister." Torhild's gonna be remembered forever as the guy that bothered the famous Sister Adeline during a battle. So can I get those D8s?
That's a hit. For one partially resisted.
How's he? This isn't doing the extra damage. It says it's plus 13 radiant. It does. It's not doing that.
Is it coded wrong?
Yeah, it's an imbued warhammer. I was supposed to be doing at least 13, or an average of 13 more points of damage every hit.
Okay, yeah, that is coded wrong. So whoever made that coding, give me a second and I can fix it.
Sorry, guys, I forgot to turn my warhammer on.
He's like, stupid button. And do boom. Lightsaber sound comes on.
No, this way would have been so much easier.
Oh, there's a green switch. It was there all the time.
You forgot to recharge it with the lantern. You got to recharge it in the lantern first.
All right, try now.
All right.
Hopefully that change took.
Okay, I rolled the 3d8 for my first attack, and I'll see if I hit with any of the other
Okay.
two.
Let me add that to him. Not to the ghoul. Where's it? Lord, no, that ghoul. Lord, there we go. Okay, added.
And I'll never hit him again, so it's fine.
That's
Oh,
a
there we
hit. There it did. And his regeneration has been disabled, even though it was disabled anyway.
Can you
And
make
as a
it
bonus
so
action, I'll move my spiritual weapon up and try to hit him again.
it rolls
Hate
better?
this guy.
Can you make it so it just rolls better? Better dice.
I could, but you only for the enemies.
Anybody red in the combat tracker gets a percentage more on their die roll. 20% better.
All right, again, I'm going to make this 20-foot radius in a way that it only hits Lord Otmar.
It's right at his back.
Yeah, it is. It's
Like
like
that.
coming down, like just all surrounding him, but not to the people that, yeah. And this time I'm going to do Ice Storm since he resisted my fire.
Okay.
Oh, and he failed it.
Failed his saving throw.
Oh,
as you roll
terrible
almost
roll.
minimum damage.
Just terrible
Three
roll.
The sleet storm.
Oh, we don't get to hear
And
the
then-
sound effect much, though.
In case this ghoul comes back, I'm going to start moving away because I know it's going to come back at some point. It's just sooner than later, maybe.
Okay.
Ah. Well,
Jesla.
do you say this to Jesla? Because she
said it earlier.
Yeah,
She said before he's coming back.
I
Oh,
yelled out when it went away that it would be back within 10 minutes.
All right, so she's gonna like move over here and pick up a javelin and finally end her turn like right here, but she's gonna chuck a javelin at this dude with disadvantage. just a chuck.
And rolls a 1.
Killing
hitting
Sister
and killing
Adeline.
Sister Adeline.
Breaking the glass vial. Maybe I should have just dodged.
All right, Lord Otmar the Sallow.
He's beat up pretty hard, huh?
He is beat up pretty bad, yeah. Let's see, what's he gonna do?
Attack the spiritual weapon.
He is going to attack Torhild.
Dang.
First thing he's gonna do is punch out and try to grab him.
Ha, I
And
got my war butter
that
on.
misses.
War butter.
And then he lunges forward towards you.
Oh no, unfortunately I am wearing my war butter.
Oh no, he's going to.
Was to lick the butter.
Yeah, he lunges forward at you and tries to bite you on the neck.
Joke's on you, I'm almost dead already.
And he's hurting bad enough that he can't get through your armor, your plate mail.
It's one for Boulder, huh? Sister Adeline,
Yes.
1 over 6?
Sister Adeline goes. And she takes a swing with her great axe at him. Missing.
Touchdown.
And then you see what looks like something come over her as she drops her great axe, and this glowing white spear appears in her hand, and she thrusts it forward directly through the chest of Lord Atmar, and his entire body just explodes into dust as this radiant spear summoned by Sister Adeline forces its radiant damage through its entire body. And Lord Otmar the Sallow falls dead, disappears as he explodes in a million pieces. And that explosion, let me...
Right before I'm atomized, I reach up for a high five with Sister Adeline.
Let's see. Everybody's going to give me a saving throw.
I'm 10 feet away.
You are still too close. Everybody in the whole keep
Is this guy on nitro pills?
The only one that's
Yeah.
gonna live is the frickin' thing that she banished.
It's gonna come back? What the fuck?
What in the hell?
Can I use a spiritual weapon as a meat shield?
Can I get under it? Is it like American Captain America's shield?
It won't push the saving throws to you, so I have to push them.
Oops. Is that gonna be enough?
Jess is like, I only got the hit 4 times, but they were worth it.
So everybody who failed
I have protection from good and evil.
will take 42 points of damage. And everyone who succeeded will take 21. Is anybody still alive?
Did you push all
Halfred's
that?
still up.
What
I
kind of a
didn't push the
saving throw was
damage.
it?
Constitution.
What do you want? No, Jess is down.
How much was half? 21 or something?
21.
I'm
Yeah,
down, but I'm just barely down, and it makes me sad.
Yeah, Halfred is up.
Halfred is up. All right. So after this explosion goes on, you see that all of the rest of the undead that were fighting on the periphery all start to leave. And they begin to withdraw. There's a very small amount of people that are left alive here. And you do see, you look over at Sister Adeline, and you see that the white robes that she was wearing are almost completely burned away. In fact, there's only one small scrap of her robes left. and you see something glinting on the ground next to her.
Okay, I was gonna say something else. What is the glint?
Taking a look at it, it looks almost like a locket or an amulet, and it's engraved with the symbols of Sif. It looks like it could be opened.
All right, and is she dead or is she still there? She's still alive.
She is completely dead. Yeah.
Okay, so yes, I'll look at the locket and open it.
Okay. You pick up this locket and open it, and you get the impression that you're to place the little scrap of her robe into the locket.
Okay, so I will do so.
Okay. As you place this little scrap of her robe into this locket and close it up, it begins to glow with radiant light. Let me... It looks like this. And congratulations, you guys have created the artifact known as the Holy Robes of Sister Adelind.
Not
And
what I
that
envisioned they look
is
like,
where
though.
we'll end. Yeah, it does not look anything like what you expected. But that is what you are actually looking for.
Cool, cool, cool. Well, that's it. That is our Halloween one-shot from Manicuri. It was really fun. I enjoyed it. I wasn't too worried about dying.
That's good.
and tomorrow night I will be DMing over on Rob's channel. Lost Minds of Fandelver. So come over there at 9 o'clock over on Rob's channel. There's his information right there. And then on Sunday, All Things Fantasy Grounds talk show. I forget what we're doing. Oh, the Fizzbands Dragon dealy dude. Fizzbands thing. That's at 9 o'clock, also over on Rob's. And then Tuesday, Princes of the Apocalypse right here. Do we go raid? Let's see who's out there. Where's the button?
Aboard Viking. Do we raid?
We don't raid. That's it. No one's out there. So that makes it easy. Everybody, don't eat too much candy. Happy Halloween. Watch out for the kids. Drive slow, and we'll see you around. All right. Talk to you guys later.
Thank you, John.
Ya.
Appreciate
Good
all the hard
night,
work.
everybody.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.